Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals. The Los Angeles Clippers have been patient, they have endured, and they have prevailed. With a 3-1 series lead, their sights locked on one goal, one epic culmination of an entire NBA season. The Larry O'Brien Trophy could be theirs with just one more win against the Memphis Grizzlies. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
It's the Western Conference Finals here on 2K Sports, and it's Game 5 action with the series of 3-1. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline reporting.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. You look at the Clippers. They've got it back on their home court, Greg. A great shot to close it out tonight and advance to the finals.
But they can't get caught looking ahead. Keep your focus and bring your best. Close out games like this, you expect maximum effort.
Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. Wiggins is out there with Jackson. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bane in at the two-guard spot. And for the Clippers, Smith is out there with West. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Pena in at the 5. So the Clippers win the tip. Smith against Morant. It's West with the drive. There's the 3. Smith's shot is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant against Smith. Pass to Betty. Passes it to Jackson. It's deflected. Pass to Pena. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Mitchell in the corner. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And that one's good. Morant.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Pena. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Smith against Morant. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's West. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Morant passes to Jackson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Here's the pass to Pena. Here's West. Good work defensively by Capella.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pena passes to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot over Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
1:15 left here in the opening quarter. It's tipped, and there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And so Jones nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Smith for three. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Driving inside. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Lewis. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Smith in the posts. Lewis on him. Drummond finds Melton. Smith outside. Over Lewis. Again, the Clippers.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Lewis. Down low. Here's Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Smith for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got West. He's out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Jenkins in at the power forward.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And they're bringing you up close and personal in the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. From deep three-point range, no good from West.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Robinson misses.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Lets it go from the wing. They get it again. Here's Pena. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Robinson, that's good.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, a hard man to stop when he's got momentum. Nice.
The Clippers in the lead. Milton passes to Pena. And that one is hammered home.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Which one section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
Drummond checked in for Los Angeles. Smith comes in for West. The Grizzlies also making a change. Capella's checked in.
Dance team. Make some noise.
There's the dish to Wiggins. Smith against Morant. And here's Wiggins. It's deflected. Here's Pena. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
Second team foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jones looking for an opening. Lewis against Smith. Inside, Rodic. drops in the layup for two.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Clippers leading by 3. Melton passes to Pena. Shoots over Capella, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Williams, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, there are certain guys you probably don't want to challenge. Andre Drummond sends it back.
He gets it in there. He's got 12.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
To the paint. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Nobody near Williams. Offensive rebound. Off with the layup.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Back to Smith. Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Los Angeles on top, up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus at that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
An interesting postseason for the Clippers. Hey, Big. How tough is it to get motivated for a game like this when your season is more or less over?
Someone who's got a problem getting motivated for any playoff game should not be in the NBA. This is where you got to bring it, Ernie. Lay it all on the line every time.
You know what? No one wants to go out of the playoffs with a whimper. They want to go out fighting. That will, that energy, they won't roll over.
That'll do it for us. With a whimper, we go back to courtside.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Clint Capella is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. Pena. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for your Clippers.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis, trailing by 5. Wiggins outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Nice shot by Smith.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer. And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
And Memphis making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Here's Morant. He has 7. Pass to Bain. Right side Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 10. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
Jackson hits both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's West, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now, here is Robinson. And the basket by Jackson.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Here's West. Pass to Jenkins. Nice passing here by Los Angeles.
2 minutes.
Here's Smith. Connects on the open J. Smith's got 15.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Los Angeles. D'Anthony Melton comes in for West. The drive by Smith. Robinson pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 5.
That's your Clippers Spirit Dance.
Williams in the post. Not going to go that time. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Smith. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Smith for 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
Who is outside? This one for 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Jones drives in, shoots over Melton. Jones, no luck. Clippers leading by 4. Melton passes to Smith from the low block. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their number 1 option on every possession.
To the inside. Smith on the wing. Over Lewis. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Come on, fans.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
Get out of your seat.
So it's the Clippers now. They've got Smith. He's out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Pena in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Chance there to push it to double digits. But it's off the mark. Lob pass to Capella. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
And it's Smith penetrating. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good. Nice assist from Morant. Wiggins has got his first 3 points of the game. Clippers leading by 3. Pena passes to Melton. He takes it in. Shoots from the baseline. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. To the middle, Jackson lays it up off the glass.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some harsh words for his team during the break. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, you can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment.
Thanks, David. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He told me it's a pinched nerve in his neck, and that has him in a lot of pain. For a team that is so close to making the finals, this is a huge concern. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. And it's Morant missing. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Pass to Pena. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's intercepted. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Bain. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Defensively, they played And the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And so he hits both.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Morant passes to Capella.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Count that bucket. Major points for him.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Pena, again, Los Angeles.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's Morant. Lets a floater go. Here's Pena. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Payton for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Baines got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game. Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Over to the left wing. Smith for 3. Connects from downtown.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And the Clippers making a change here. West is checked in. 40 seconds left in the fourth.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 9-foot shot. That one a little long, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit his shot. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
No good.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Make some noise for T-shirt.
Knocked away. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the
Jackson.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And so the LA Clippers win the series and will move on.
And you can't say enough about how much work it has taken them to get here. The Western Conference so tough, and they have survived. What a journey to make it to the NBA Finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.